The Women of Troy is set 3 days after the Trojan War has ended, so the Trojan horse has been brought into the city, the Greeks have burst out of it, they've killed all the men and captured all the women. These women are considered the highest status or the most valuable, and they've been put into the palace basement and been locked in with the Queen Hecuba and some of the princesses and Helen of Troy, and it's about them dealing with their grief and their loss.
It's essentially about a group of women who are on the losing side of a battle, really, and it's about the struggle of women in war. It's an interesting story because often that's quite an undertold story of war.
The harbours of Greece till your bows grounded in the bay of Troy. Sad Troy, like hunters on the scent of Menelaus' Helen.
Greek tragedy can seem unfamiliar, especially to people nowadays. So I wanted to bring it home to them and let them relate to it. So I made a big decision actually to use songs that people may well have heard of. When the audience are listening to the chorus singing those songs, they might feel a slight twinge of recognition and think, I know that song, but I can't place it, just to try and allow them to relate to the chorus's plight a bit more.
Goodbye, and now move out and get on board. It's sailing for home.
The Greek chorus is really nice because it's essentially one of the only things we've stuck to as really sort of traditional Greek, because we've sort of put it so it's not necessarily modern, but it's not traditional Greek, so to have this chorus really brings it back to its Greek roots.
While they do speak in time with one another, we do have singing, we have them dancing together, they also all each have their own individual character, and for me the significance for the chorus was that, you know, they're there speaking what no one else wants to say. It's about representing them all through, you know, these 8 women. So yes, they talk together, but there's also points where each of the individual chorus members get a line or, you know, a chunk of text where they can come out and do their character, give themselves an individual personality.
I'd be happy enough to live there. But look, the staff officer of the Greek army has some news for us. He's hurrying in our direction. What more will he tell us? What is that worth saying? Dorian Greeks have reduced us to slavery.
I think the themes it deals with are not new themes. They're themes from 2,000 years ago, and it runs all the way through up to now. Women in war, women left behind, anyone left behind after any form of war or conflict. We hear it in the news every day.
Well, suffering's universal, like, everyone has to go through it on some scale, and obviously what we're depicting is stuff probably none of us will ever have to deal with in our lifetimes, but it does happen to people around the world, and especially for women.
For Hector. Listen to me now, because this is the truth. He proved in action he was the greatest of men. And now he's gone, dead. And all this is the direct result of the coming of the Greeks.
People should come and see the play because a lot of hard work has gone into it, and because, if nothing else, as well as a break from revision, it's a really deeply moving play.
It offers a chance to see Greek theatre done in a very accessible way, which is always good, I think. You get to see singing and dancing, very dramatic scenes. If you don't leave crying, you're heartless. I think the cast has put so much work and effort into it. It's been a challenge, but I think